What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be doing a double reaction to Falling in Reverse. The first one being The Drug in Me Is You, and then follow that up with The Drug in Me Is Reimagined, I believe is the title of that. But anyway, before I get to this reaction, I just want to remind you all to please subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser. You can even donate through the Cash App using my email address, which is also in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary, they're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for my channel is greatly appreciated. Now, before I get to this reaction, also, I just wanted to say, I don't know how many of y'all saw my message that I posted the other day. It was actually yesterday, about why I haven't released any reactions since Thursday of last week. But yeah, had a birthday on Friday, turned 57. Then weekend was family stuff, and then yesterday I went to see Judas Priest, and Queensryche opened up, and it was an awesome show, really kick-ass, really enjoyed it. But I want to thank anybody that wished me a happy birthday in my message that I posted. I really do appreciate that. But now, Falling in Reverse. The only two Falling in Reverse songs I've reacted to are Popular Monster and Zombified. Popular Monster, I mentioned it was a cool song, but I wasn't too big of a fan of the rap style that Ronnie was singing in some parts. But other than that, he did really well, and the song was a pretty cool song. After my first pause, I believe, in that reaction, when I started playing the video again, it got really heavy, which sounded really cool. But then I reacted to Zombified, which was an even better song, in my opinion. That was the better of the two. And the video was really kick-ass. It was like a zombie apocalypse movie with UFOs and a kaiju at the end. And the song was really cool. Ronnie sang really great on that. The band sounded good. I did mention that they kind of sound a little bit nu metal to me, which I like nu metal, but that's not my favorite style of metal. Some bands I like more than others, but Falling in Reverse, so far what I've heard, the two songs sound really good. In my Zombified reaction, a few of y'all recommended that I react to these two songs, The Drug in Me Is You and The Drug in Me Is Reimagined. And somebody even suggested I should do it as a double reaction, so that's what I'm going to do. So without further ado, this is my reaction to Falling in Reverse. The first reaction, The Drug in Me Is You. Uh-oh, hope it's not her dad.
I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find her staring in my face. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin just in case.
Kiss guitar strap.
My body's tremble as it shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks in, shifts into overdrive. Your sequence keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked dice. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in
before I get to that next part, just a few things here. Somebody mentioned in one of the comments to Zombified that the difference between the two versions of this song are really, really noticeable, that you can really hear their progression. And I believe these versions are 10 years apart, around 10 years apart. This to me just sounds kind of like a hard rock, heavy metal sound. Nothing outstanding going on here. It looks like they're kind of like a glam rock band, but they sound more like a 90s glam rock band, if you can imagine that. Maybe even 2000s. I'm trying to think of some bands that were around later, after the 80s hair metal scene died down. There were some bands that kind of tried to bring the glam rock image back, but more like kind of like the old Motley Crue leather and chains type of style, and heavier music instead of that poppy kind of hair metal sound. And that's what this band reminds me of. There was like the Murder Dolls was one of them, with Joey Jordison, rest in peace. Kind of reminds me of stuff like that. There's even a band here in San Antonio, and I'm a pretty good friend of their lead vocalist. The band is called Minister Fiend. So if you want to check them out, they have some really cool songs, but they kind of remind me of this as well, as far as like the image. Minister Fiend is a little bit heavier than this, but this sounds pretty cool so far. It's nothing I would listen to a lot and say, wow, this is really kick-ass, but it's not horrible. That bass sounded really cool. So let's see what the rest of the song is, and then I'm really curious to see what the latest version sounds like.
So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if it just contradicts? I'm from the darkness as it tried to pull me down, the kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt, running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind, it happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery, can't you see? I've lost myself. You tried to reach me, but you just can't help me. So long, goodbye. You try to save me, it won't work this time. 'Cause now I've lost my fucking mind, and there's no fucking time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery, can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Can't you stay?
Well, that was Falling in Reverse with The Drug in Me Is You. And before I get to the next reaction, I just want to say a few more things. That was actually a really cool song. The way Ronnie sings, it reminds me, and the music with his vocals reminds me of something. I just can't think of what. There's so much music I've heard in my lifetime that a lot of it sounds familiar to me. and then it reminds me of things I've heard, but I can't place the bands. There's a radio station on Sirius XM, I believe it's called Rock Bar. There's even a Pop Rocks, and this song here kind of reminded me of like a heavy pop rock song with a good hook to it, a chorus that's really catchy that probably really sticks in your mind. I bet you if I just heard this in my car or something, that I'd probably have the song stuck in my head because it's just a catchy tune. I really like the guitar player's Kiss guitar strap. Looked like the Kiss logo from their debut self-titled album, Kiss. Looked like the logo on there. That was really cool. I mentioned in one of my reactions a while back that I've been a Kiss fan since 6th grade, but I have my issues with Kiss now. I still listen to them occasionally, but I have my issues with them. And somebody in the comments said, well, now we want to hear what your issues with Kiss are. So I don't know, maybe I'll talk about that one day, but I've learned that when you talk about bands, good or bad, you really have to, pretty much explain everything so that nobody takes you out of context, because I would say some things that would probably make me sound like I'm not a Kiss fan, but I am, but I just have certain issues that kind of bug me a little bit, but their music is cool. But anyway, this was a cool song. I'm really looking forward to see how it sounds around 10 years later. Let me see when the next video came out. As a matter of fact, let me get it ready here. So this one was released in 2020. The one I just watched was in 2011, so 9 years roughly. Almost 9 years. So anyway, getting this ready here. Let me go back to, okay, that's all I need to do. Sorry about that, I'm just getting everything ready. So anyway, without further ado, I'm now going to react to Falling in Reverse, The Drug in Me is Reimagined.
I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find her staring in my face. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin, just in case. My body's trembling, sends shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked eyes. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume. The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see? I've got these questions always running through my head. So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then why shook the hand of doubt, running from my past, I'm praying feet. Don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see? I've lost myself. You tried to reach me, but you just can't help me. So long, goodbye. You tried to save me, it won't work this time. 'Cause now I've lost my fucking mind, and there's no fucking time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you stop? Can't you stop? Can't you stop? Can't you? Can't you? Can't you
Wow. Well, that was Falling in Reverse with The Drug in Me is Reimagined. And I really liked the other version. It was pretty cool, but this was a billion times better. This was kick-ass. Man, I don't even know where to start. It's kind of got me a little emotional here. That was just a great song. First thing I thought of when I was watching it was that the video kind of sort of reminded me of the video for Dreamer by Ozzy Osbourne because of the snow and this one had some girls dancing, but I think Ozzy's video, it's been a while since I watched it, but I think there were some kids in the video and Ozzy was there just kind of singing. Dreamer has some piano playing in it, even though you don't see anybody playing the piano in the video. But this video was really awesome. Ronnie sounded amazing. The song was great. And if y'all have watched any of my previous reactions to whatever, I've said it a few times, I really like orchestra instruments in music nowadays, especially in metal. And I really like piano music. And this had both the cellos and the piano. Sounded awesome. I did not expect the song to get heavy at any point, and at the end it got that little bit of heavy part to it, and the guitar on that sounded badass. I mean, God, this was just great. Like I said, a billion times better than the previous version. This was awesome. Man, I'm going to listen to this a lot and watch this video quite a bit, more than likely. Now I'm curious to see some other reactions to this video because this was just amazing. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for recommending that. This blew me away. Don't know what else to say. But I want to thank y'all for recommending that double reaction, especially this song. That was really cool, and I really do appreciate it. And that's going to do it for this reaction. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I just want to remind y'all again to please subscribe to my channel. And please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. Or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser. You can even donate through the Cash App using my email address, which is also in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary. They're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for my channel is greatly appreciated. Thank you all once again for watching my double reaction to Falling in Reverse, The Drug in Me Is You, and a really awesome, amazing, badass The Drug in Me is Reimagined.